what I'm gonna do is take you guys along with me on a grocery shopping trip, and it's kind of a very rainy and dreary day, as you can see outside. So I'm just gonna take you to Wegmans and we'll go shopping together. It's gonna be a pasta dish that I found, and this is what it looks like. I'm not sure if you can see it here, but that's what it looks like. I wanted to kind of talk to you guys about what I learned in church today, and that's part of Soul Sunday, is for me to share some of the things that I've learned. So part of the sermon was about healing and moving forward in your life, because we all have our calling, and sometimes we can't necessarily take everybody with us on our calling, and we have to have enough courage in order to move forward on our journey. The other thing was I learned about discipline. Sometimes the Lord has to discipline us, just like our parents do, and sometimes there's a lot of pain in the discipline, and then from that, after you understand why you're being disciplined, you learn and you grow and you heal, and then it becomes wisdom. So look at discipline in a different way. Look at discipline as an opportunity to grow and expand your knowledge. That's all. I just wanted to share that, and I'm not preaching, but just sharing what I learned today, and maybe someone can learn something from that. Okay, so I'm on my way to Wegmans to get the ingredients for our Soul Sunday meal, which is going to be so good. I really like it. It's going to be close to a vegan meal, but it's not going to be totally vegan because I'm going to put butter in it. But it'll be healthy. So we will be at the Wegmans shortly, and I will take you on the shopping with me. Okay, bye. Guys, so I'm going to go ahead and get the groceries, the things on the list. Okay, so the items that we have to get would be the olive oil, the mushrooms, what says vegan butter, minced garlic, black pepper, kosher salt to taste, white wine, sun-dried tomatoes, baby spinach, lemon, and parsley. Okay? Alright guys, so I'm going to go ahead and get the spinach now. They only have spinach that's in a big container like this, so I'm going to go ahead and get one of these. Get some lemon. I think I'm gonna get this one. This looks pretty good. Nice, juicy lemon. I'm gonna go ahead and try aisle 7B to get those sun-dried tomatoes.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, we've been eating them on top of salad.
Thank you, I appreciate it. Thanks. All right.
We've been eating them on top of salad.
Okay, so I found the sun-dried tomatoes, and let's see, I have choice. It would be either between this brand, sun-dried julienne cut tomatoes, these are already cut, or sun-dried tomatoes by this company here. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to get the sun-dried sun-dried tomatoes that are already cut, julienne cut, and this will be this particular brand. Go ahead and get the white wine next. I'm not a wine drinker. I usually just get wine for tasting, for the recipes, but I'm going to give this a shot. I don't really want anything that's going to break the bank here, so I don't know what to get. I don't know what to get here. So let's just start with something that is inexpensive at $5.29. It's called Flip Flop. So Flip Flop wines. I hope that's going to be good. Please comment in the section about Flip Flop wines. Have you ever tried a Flip Flop wine before? Let me just make sure that this might be the best. I don't know. I think I'm just going to stick with what I have here and call it a day. Alright, so it's going to be flip-flop. So parsley is what I'm needing. Parsley. Okay, where's the parsley? Oh, parsley. Okay, so we got the goods. We got the parsley. That's it. And now it's time to go ahead and pay for everything. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay guys, so I have gone and I've got all the items for the meal this afternoon. So I'm gonna have to go home. I'm gonna go home now and cook this. Look at the weather. It is just raining cats and dogs today. So anyway, I will see you when I get back.
God is turning that situation around for you. It's working out in your favor, fam.
I'm home, and what I'm going to do now is just start making our soul Sunday meal. So I have all these items here. I'm going to chop them up, starting with just a little bit of parsley. The parsley that I'm going to use is fresh parsley. Okay. Next thing are the mushrooms. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and do maybe a half a cupful of mushrooms. We have washed mushrooms. Next is to slice the mushrooms. Transfer this to a bigger bowl. All right, so now I'm going to juice the lemon. I'm just going to go ahead and cut 1/2 of a lemon. Okay, so we have the lemon. I'm going to take the juice of the lemon. The recipe calls for the sun-dried tomatoes. Okay, I've got this is about 8.5 ounces of sun-dried tomatoes. And I think I'm gonna use just maybe half the jar. Okay, I think that'll do for starters. Okay, so I have about half a jar of sun-dried tomatoes. Now, I'm zesting the lemon because I want to put a little of the lemon zest in here because I really want to have the lemon flavor come through. A lot of spinach here, so I'm going to use a couple of bunches of spinach. And this is really fresh baby spinach from the grocery store here. Really good quality. I have the water boiling here, so it's time now to start cooking the pasta. And I'll let that stay in there for about, I think it's about 5 to 10 minutes until the pasta is al dente. And since it's only me eating the dish, I'm going to use a half of a package of pasta. Look at this. This is the perfect consistency. Look at that. So, look at how beautiful that is. Look at that, guys. All right, guys. So now I'm going to add some olive oil to the pan. The recipe calls for vegan butter, but I'm just going to use a pad of regular butter. So the dish won't be vegan. It'll be vegan-ish. So put a little bit of butter in there. I'm waiting for the pan to heat up. You can see that the butter and the olive oil is mingling very nicely. The recipe calls for adding the mushroom to the pan and letting it cook in the pan for about 7 minutes. How's your Sunday going? I called it Soul Sunday so that I do something that I really love, something that really touches the soul. What touches your soul? I like to hear it. I hope that you comment and share your ideas. You know, maybe some other people can learn something from you. So anyway, I'm gonna get back to the cooking here. Mushrooms are cooking nicely. Now it's time to add the garlic and the pepper. Recipe calls for the garlic and the pepper to cook for about 1 minute. It's time to add in a half a cup of white wine. Okay. Now it's time to add the sun-dried tomatoes. And the spinach. Okay. It really has a very nice aroma of the wine and the butter and the olive oil simmering in here together. And see now, as you see that the spinach wilts, how lovely it looks. So here's the lemon juice, the lemon zest. Stir that around, give it a nice twirl. So now it's important to incorporate all of the ingredients together. Really does have a super color. Is the dish. What shall we name this dish? Isn't it beautiful? So now the dish is finished, and now it's time to plate it and eat it and taste it, okay? So guys, it's time to try this dish now. Let's look at that. So I taste the tomato, the spinach, the garlic and the butter, and the wine sauce, and a little bit of the cheese. I like best the cleanness of the dish. It's not too overpowering. It's just right. What I would do is I'd add a little bit more Parmesan cheese. And me, I like Alfredo style dishes, but this is good. It's still really delicious. So this was meant to be a vegan dish that I found, but it's not vegan, of course, because I use butter. But that's okay. So we'll just say that it's veganish. So I'm gonna call it like a tossed spaghetti with sun-dried tomatoes, spinach, and a garlic butter wine sauce. How about that? That sounds good. So I'll call it that today. That's gonna be the name of the dish. Soul Sunday for you. So I really want to know. But I would like for you to like, share, and subscribe, and of course share your thoughts, and perhaps give me some ideas that I can use for other Soul Sundays. Okay? So I really enjoy cooking these meals every Sunday. I really would love to have a conversation. Maybe I'll have a live, and maybe some of you will join me as I make a dish at some point. But first, I'd like to hear what your thoughts are. Okay? So, happy Sunday, and I hope you have a great rest of the week. Bye.